Been spending the last hour picking the friggin' frosting out of my ear holes, out of my eye holes, and out of my nose holes. In case you missed my Wrestling Channel video today, go watch it, because you're not going to want to miss this. Jimmy Controversy went on a rampage, and he slammed my face in the cake. It was a birthday brawl, but don't worry, because I gave him a huge splash off the top rope, right through a table, right in the middle of the ring, completely destroyed my wrestling ring. And then I got pie-faced by a clown. I was a frosted nightmare, folks, but it was delicious. So check that out in case you missed it. Also, in the news, everyone wants to see WWE 2K17. Well, guess what? Also in the link in the description below, you will find my gaming channel, where yes, I will be playing WWE 2K17. I'm going to try to do it daily. We'll see how well that goes. But I do promise you plenty of videos from this game. I just picked it up today, and you can check out that vlog on the game channel. It's awesome. Okay, let's get to the Raw reactions for the October 10th, 2016 episode, where Goldberg is coming back. Thanks to the video game that just fell on the floor, the video game has brought back Goldberg, folks. This has been groundbreaking news that it kind of hasn't shaken the world, because we all kind of expected it, didn't we? As soon as he was announced for the game, everybody was like, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back, he's coming back. Guess what? They were right. Paul Heyman comes out into the ring on Raw, and he's talking about Goldberg flapping his gums on ESPN. People were pissed. And most people are pissed because we don't want to see Goldberg go up against Lesnar again, because the last match was drizzling diarrhea. It was crap. It was garbage. What? We don't want to see it again. What? But apparently, we're going to see it again. I think everybody would like to see Goldberg come back and fight like Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, AJ Styles, but he's going to go up against your boy Borg Laser. And I wonder if Brock Lesnar's going to avenge his loss, 13, 14 years ago. Put it this way, people. That match was bullshit 13, 14 years ago. What the fuck you think you're gonna do now that Oldberg is going up against suplex people pay me Brock Lesnar? That's all he does is suplex people. And Oldberg is, well, old. So I don't know what they're doing here, but it's exciting. Goldberg is back. People are pumped. So let's talk about the beginning of Raw. The beginning of Raw starts off with Sasha Banks coming out with her brand new women's championship and everybody chanting, "You deserve it." And she's talking about how Charlotte wants a rematch. Let's do it inside Hell in a Cell. The first time they're going to lock the females inside the superstructure. And Charlotte comes out to accept, but here comes Rusev and Anal. Why the hell is Rusev and Anal coming out right now? Rusev and Anal are pretty much like, nobody cares about you bitches talking about your Hell in a Cell match. The only thing anybody cares about right now is Roman Reigns and Rusev in Hell in a Cell. So naturally that brings out Smiley McLaser tag. Here comes Roman Reigns. And they set up a matchup for later in the evening, mixed tag. Roman Reigns is going to bang Sasha while Rusev bangs Lana, and that just leaves Charlotte out in the dark. On the show, wasn't even the main event of the show, they have this match, this mixed tag match, and Rusev and Lana look. Now wait a minute, I fucked that all up. It's gonna be Rusev and Charlotte, because Lana don't fight. So they had this matchup later on in the show, right? And it was actually awesome the way they finished the match. You've got Sasha Banks cinching in the bank statement really deep on Fartlet, right? And Rusev is standing on one side of them, and Roman Reigns dives over them and levels Rusev with a spear. That was awesome. You can't deny how cool that spot was right there. And that brings Roman Reigns and Sasha Banks the victory in a pretty pointless match to build two feuds at the same time. One of the funniest segments, in my opinion, we had Cesaro and Sheamus. You know how they're like the anti-team, the tag team that hates each other? Well, Cesaro is going to have to go up against Kofi because, they're going to be getting a tag team title shot soon. So Cesaro's going up against Kofi in singles action, and not a single fuck is given by Sheamus. This rooster-headed motherfucker is sitting at ringside, twiddling around on his phone, on Facebook Live. Legit. I seen it on Twitter, like in a linked feed. Sheamus was literally broadcasting live on Facebook while there was a matchup going on right behind him. Hilarious. Absolutely love this. Of course, Cesaro is getting saltier than a Pringle about the fact his tag team partner couldn't give a shit about what's going on in the ring. And then there was some sort of, I'm not sure if it was a botch or if this was supposed to happen, but Kofi Kingston went for some sort of springboard move. It completely lost his balance and fell. And then it looked like some weird shit's going on. Cut away from Cesaro and Kofi for a second. And then all of a sudden, Kofi rolls up Cesaro for the win. 1, 2, 3. I'm kind of hoping Kofi ain't hurt. Maybe it was all the work. Maybe that's the way the matchup was supposed to end. But nobody knows. Now, if you remember, brown-ass blowman Braun Strowman demanded Mick Foley give him some stiffer competition. What does he want to fight, a big giant hard cock? I don't know. He wants some stiffer competition. He wants some better competition. So Foley's like, all right, fuck you. Here's 2 jobbers. Really? We don't want to see him face 2 jobbers. Let alone those guys that made that song a few years ago. Party rocking in the house tonight. The one dude looked like that guy from LMFAO. Party rocking. Every day I'm shuffling. You remember that song? I'm sexy and I know it. And then the other dude looked like an African-American Tyler Breeze. What the hell happened over here? He actually almost looked like he had a big furry pubic section like Apollo Pubes, my wrestling figure character from my show. I don't know what they're doing with that right there. But, of course, Braun Strowman kicks the crap out of these 2 turd bags, and he's like, Braun, we want competition. So I guess we'll see competition next week? And speaking of no competition, hey, we want some Bayley to get a win, so they have to put her up against a jobber. Bayley beats a jobber, but the real story right here is after the match, as Bayley's exiting the ring, up on the ring apron, Dana Brooke attacks her and throws her through one of those solid steel friggin' waving arm guys. Aren't they just inflatables? How is that solid steel? There was some bullshit between Bo Dumbass and Hurt His Asshole about they're going to be a team, but Bo Dumbass don't want them to be a team, but they're going to be a team. So after they settle all their shit backstage, they're finally booked in a match against Enzo and Cass. But when Enzo and Cass come to the ring, they get jumped and their asses kicked by the club, Carl Underpants and Puke Gallows, and people were pissed. Now, why the hell did that happen? So therefore, Foley has to scrap that match. Get them out of here. Now who the hell's gonna fight Bo Dumbass and Hurt His Asshole? Oh, I know. Sami Zayn and the return of Neville! Awesome! And thank God Sami Zayn and Neville get the victory in this matchup. Now, something I forgot to mention in last week's Raw Reaction is Emmalina. They're turning Emma into Emmalina. And people are pissed! Everybody liked Emma the way she was, motherfuckers! Emmalina. Sounds like some sort of pasta brand. Oh, what kind of spaghetti are you making tonight? Emmalina. What the hell? I mean, who wouldn't want to eat Emma? But still, that's besides the point. It's dumb. So anyway, speaking of tag team action, Sin Cara has joined the Cruiserweight division, and he teams up with Tony Nese to go up against Lince Dorado and some other cruiserweights and high-flying action. No. It was Sin Cara and Lince Dorado versus Tony Nese and Drew Gulak. And Sin Cara and Dorado get the victory right here. The 2 masked motherfuckers come out victorious. Awesome action. This Lince Dorado, he did a shooting star press off the ropes, but like he didn't tuck in. You know when you do a shooting star press and you like tuck in and roll? No. He was like completely full extension. It was awesome. Now, Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley, dressed up like a weirdo, come out into the ring. Kevin Owens and Jericho come out into the ring, and Jericho puts Foley on the list, saying he never liked him. I thought that Foley was already on the list, and Step on Me McMuffin reminded him of this. And Kevin Owens is saying he doesn't even want to be in the Hell in a Cell match, because he doesn't want to wind up a broken mess like Foley. So they're like, all right, well, we'll put Jericho in the match instead. Whoa, wait a minute, whoa. Wait a minute here. Now, if Jericho can win the match tonight against Rollins, Jericho's going to be inserted into the match, and it's going to be a triple threat inside the cage. Oh, could this happen? Well, that becomes our main event of the show, as we get to see Rollins versus Jericho again. But guess what? This match is a treat. These two put on what could be a WrestleMania main event right here on Raw. And sure enough, Kevin Owens keeps trying to interfere. Kevin Owens keeps getting his fat ass knocked out. My little diabetic buddy is rolling around on the outside, as Jericho comes really close to winning, but in the end, no. Reckless Rollins avoids injuring him, but still defeats him. And then when Rollins tries to beat up Kevin Owens after the match, Jericho saves him, right? So Kevin Owens gets out of there, but then Rollins goes to beat up Jericho, and Kevin Owens didn't save him. The rift in the Best Friends is forming. Kevin Owens and Jericho are in the Best Friends Hall of Fame. There is no Best Friends Hall of Fame. They're going to be kicked out of the Best Friends Hall of Fame, because I bet you they'll be feuding in a few weeks. Mark my words. In the Nobody Cares portion of the show, R-Truth goes up against Tight Ass O'Neil. Nobody cares. R-Truth wins the matchup right here. But people did sort of care about T.J. Perkins going up against Daivari's little brother Daivari. Sharion Daivari or something or other. He's the dude that we got the autograph in the Wrestle Crate a few weeks ago. So Ariane Daivari debuts on Raw in the Cruiserweight division and loses to T.J. Perkins Pancakes in a pretty epic match. They also had a backstage segment with Perkins where he was talking with Kendrick about their upcoming title match at Hell in the Cell. And he was low-key dropping video game references. Okay, it wasn't low-key at all. It was blatant as fuck. And people were pissed because the segment was kind of full cringe. So that's my Raw reactions for this week, and now I'm getting hyped as fuck for this fat man to watch SmackDown to see Hawkins finally wrestle in the ring. Is it gonna happen? We don't know. Well, we'll see. Thank you guys for watching my Raw reactions. I thank you guys so much for watching them, and again, if you missed my game channel or my wrestling channel, the links are in the description below, and please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Grim out!